Hey everybody, it's MotherGoose27 and welcome back to my channel. Now, I am a huge Treyarch Zombies fan. There are few games that I've played as much, but after hearing the initial bad reviews and the complaints from the community, I had no desire to play their latest game. But after 2 years, I just had to know for myself what it was like. So, I finally played Black Ops 4 Zombies.
And it went like...
No. No! Are you kidding me? No! Oh, why am I stupid? Whoa, I accidentally clicked in game instead of hitting resume game and... Oh, why? I'm so mad. Like always, there will be timecodes in the description if you guys want to jump around the video. I'll be giving my general thoughts, then I'm going to talk about the gameplay, the Chaos Story, the Aether Story, the new Perk System, the Lobby, and the HUD. And then I'm going to give my final thoughts where I let you guys know if I think it's as bad as the community makes it to seem. Also, all the gameplay is from my streams, so if you want to check those out, there should be a link appearing now. I was actually really surprised by how much I enjoyed this game. I fully expected to hate it, and I'd committed to play every map, but I was expecting to dread the experience. But I jumped into Void's Despair and immediately was fascinated by the game, and just couldn't wait to play the next map. I really enjoyed streaming it, and I was honestly really sad when it was over. I think having waited for so long, playing Black Ops 3 almost exclusively in terms of zombies for 5 years, and going into Black Ops 4 with such low expectations really gave me a different perspective on these maps. Now, not all of it was perfect, I do have some complaints, but we'll get to those soon. Overall though, it was a really fun experience, and I'll definitely be playing Black Ops 4 more. I loved the gameplay. To me, it was very smooth, and I didn't really experience any glitches or crashes, which I know was a huge problem when the game first launched. Can I get an F in the chat though, for all those Easter egg hunters who had to suffer through their games crashing? But really, when talking about gameplay, the big question is, was it fun? And I would definitely say yes, I had a great time. In terms of graphics, I do agree that the Black Ops 3 engine looked much better. But I still really like the Black Ops 4 engine, and I thought the game looked absolutely beautiful. But logically, Black Ops 4 should have looked better than Black Ops 3. Let's talk about the zombies. The addition of super sprinters and the double swipe definitely made the game more stressful, especially when hunting for parts. But I do feel like with the new perk system, it would have been way too easy without the super sprinters and the double swipe. The mini bosses were awesome. They were stressful, challenging, and extremely satisfying to kill. One reason I didn't play Black Ops 4 was because it seemed like they were going overboard with the mini bosses, and watching gameplays and trailers, it didn't seem like a zombies game anymore. But actually, playing the game, it's completely different. The mini bosses fit very well into the game and make it more challenging without overdoing it. I will say though, the 4-armed giant from Ancient Evil, I don't know what it's really called, but that thing really stressed me out and I still have nightmares about it. Let's move on to the weapons though. I actually really love the weapons from this game. It's not my favorite in terms of gun selection, but it was really exciting to see some new weapons, and I really don't have any complaints. What I really want to talk about though is the ability to create a class and have different starting weapons and grenades. I have always wanted this in a zombies game, and I was so happy when I saw it. Ooh, and I love the Wraith Fires. They're absolutely essential, and if they don't come back, I'm gonna be so sad. The specialist being already available to you at the start of the game definitely makes it really easy, but I'd much rather have that than having extra parts to find or steps to go through. There's already enough of that in the game, and it would drag out the setup process even more. I really enjoyed the specialists. There were a good variety of them, they were powerful, and it was easy to upgrade them. Overall, loved using them. In terms of wonder weapons, I haven't got the chance to try out every single one yet, but the ones I did try, I really enjoyed using. My favorites were the God Hands. I loved the 4 unique styles, like the staffs or the bows. I don't know if they were the best wonder weapons in Black Ops 4, but they were still my favorite to use, if that makes sense. But in terms of my favorite wonder weapons throughout all of Zombies, I don't think any of the Black Ops 4 wonder weapons would break my personal top 5. One thing I did really enjoy more than other zombies games were the shield. A shield with Victorious Tortoise is OP, hands down. That's all I'm going to say about that. The part hunting really was a grind. I didn't watch any tutorials for the maps. I wanted to go in blind, and while I was mostly able to figure everything out, there were a couple maps I couldn't get to Pack-a-Punch or find the shield parts. Dead of the Night, for example, had 17 parts, and that's a lot for a new player to find. But I did it. I got that shield, I got those silver bullets, and I got to Pack-a-Punch, and while it was stressful, it was really fun. I know the elixirs are a hot topic and a lot of players really didn't like them, and they wish Treyarch kept the gobblegums, but honestly, I think I preferred the elixirs. There was a good variety of them, and they basically did the same thing, and to me, it was less stressful seeing 4 elixirs ready to use than having 6 gobblegums and not knowing what you'll get out of the machine. The talisman also seemed really useful. I just haven't actually used them yet. I've been saving them for when I start doing like high round attempts. It's confession time. To me, the Chaos storyline felt more like zombies than the Aether storyline did in this game. When I saw the Chaos story, I actually really hated it. And that is another reason I didn't play Black Ops 4. I was scared that it wouldn't feel like zombies. Like, with the Victus crew, or the Shadows crew, or the Call of the Dead crew, it may not have been our heroes, but at least it was in the same universe or multiverse. But the Chaos story was completely its own thing. But it worked so well. I loved the characters, the story, the maps, and while I don't think it was as good as the overarching Aether story, it definitely was much better than the Black Ops 4 Aether storyline and maps. 9 and Ancient Evil were masterpieces. I love both of those maps so much. I love the aesthetic and the gameplay and the story, and they were probably the 2 maps that I played the most from Black Ops 4. Voyage of Despair and Dead of the Night, on the other hand, while not as good as the other 2, were still amazing maps, and I had a great time playing them. The Aether Story. This is where I was really disappointed. These maps felt more like custom zombies maps than actual Treyarch produced content. And while I absolutely loved Tag der Toten and Classified, which by the way is probably my favorite map on Black Ops 4, I hated Blood of the Dead and Alpha Omega. I really didn't enjoy playing these maps, and I have no desire to play them again. And it makes it even worse knowing that this is the last time we'll get to see Primus and Ultimus, and the ending is so bittersweet. I get it though, our boys had to die to break the cycle. Okay, I know a lot of people really hated the new perk system. They despised it, said the exclusion of our favorite perks ruined the experience, and it doesn't feel like zombies. Honestly, I disagree. While I feel like the original perk system was better, I still enjoyed the new perk system. It was so refreshing to see something new, and to see a new group of perks. Bloodwolf's Bite is by far my new favorite perk. Luna is too good of a companion. And side note, I hate how much hate she's gotten. She's great. Y'all sleeping on Bloodwolf's Bite. And we still got our OG clutch perks, just in a different way, and it was really nice getting to customize my perks the way I wanted it, and it was nice feeling like I had open perk slots to try new things. And the perks I ended up using the most were Quick Revive, Victorious Tortoise, Bloodwolf's Bite, and Dying Wish. I really liked that combination. One area I was really disappointed though was the jingles. I really enjoyed the new jingle, but it was the same no matter what perk you were by, and that was disappointing, and it took away from the character of the game. It's hard seeing them change such an essential part of the game, but to me it still felt like zombies. One big issue I had was the lobby. Why do I have to go to a completely separate lobby that looks almost exactly like the main lobby to play a solo game of zombies? And why, once I'm in this separate lobby, do I not have the ability to change maps? You're telling me that I have to return to the main lobby, change the map, and then go back to the solo lobby just to play a different zombies map. It's frustrating. And why is the select a class in front of the characters when there's a perfectly good open space right here? It looks ugly and unpolished if I'm being honest. Overall though, I really did like the lobby. Black Ops 3 was still better, especially when it comes to the armory, but Black Ops 4 still had a good lobby. It's time to talk about the HUD. This is an unpopular opinion, and I'm probably gonna get some hate for this, but if I'm being honest, you are all a bunch of crybabies. I'm sorry, but the HUD really isn't that bad. Is it the best HUD in the game? No. Do I necessarily like the placement of everything? No, especially the round counter. But it's not a bad HUD, it's just not as good as we've had before. And yes, same thing as the graphics, it should be better. But this is one of the main things I hear people complain about, and I just don't really see what's so bad about it. People out here complaining about it being cluttered as if it looked like this. I don't know, it functioned, I got the information I needed to know, and I can't really complain. I really love this game. I don't think it's as bad as a lot of the community makes it out to be. It's fun, it brought some new changes that I felt really made the game fresh again, and if I'm being honest, it's not my favorite zombies game, but I think I had more fun and was more excited playing Black Ops 4 than I did Black Ops 3. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribe to join the flock. I will see you in the next one. Mother Goose out.